Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, it's an honor to be out here in nature, bring this message of emancipation to you, pointing you to look inwardly to discover your divinity, to be your true identity. And even now as I bring this message to you, I can hear this song of someone pulling a cat, with their eyes box, in this area, because a tourist ship is out in the sea coming, and many of the tourists are going to come in this part where I'm here right now in this garden that I normally come and do my meditation. And the people in my country will not come here and do meditation because they do not even believe in meditation. They believe in religion, and they believe in a God outside of themselves. Thus the reason why they have to depend on another race of people to live, because they're living in a state of mediocrity, because they have poverty mentality. And when these tourist ships come, many of them look to the white people as if the white people they're rich and they have money, when some of these people work all their life to take a trip on a cruise ship. Thus the reason why I want to speak to you concerning what Abdullah taught Neville Goddard, and how he showed him certain scriptures in the Bible that if you apply them in your life, that they will never fail. And one such scripture is Habakkuk Chapter 2, reading from verses 2 to verses 3. Thus the reason why I want to speak to you concerning if the vision tarry, wait. In that scripture, it tells you to write the vision and to make it plain. And it says, even if that vision tarry, that you must wait. But you have to understand that when it comes to vision, it have to deal with your five senses. You have to understand how to see inwardly. You have to understand how to touch or feel inwardly. You have to understand how to smell inwardly. You have to understand how to use these five senses that we are using on the physical self, to use it inwardly with your spiritual self by operating in the sixth sense. So here, Abdullah was teaching Neville Goddard to learn the secret of this scripture so that he will be able to write it on tables, whether is it in the form of a lecture or a DVD or a book or a vision board or just scripting, whichever way. As long as you write it up on the tablet of your heart and you believe in the vision, though it tarry, wait for it. Because he was teaching Neville that there's a law of gestation. For Neville keep going back to Abdullah and asking him concerning the vision. Say, I've been waiting so long and nothing haven't happened. And you said that I am going to Barbados and I'm going there first class. As a matter of fact, you said I've gone to Barbados and I've gone there first class. And here was Neville saying, I haven't seen anything. 6 more days left. And I haven't seen anything. And I've said to him, what I've said, I've already said. I said, you have gone to Barbados. I don't want to longer have any more conversation. And also I've said you've gone there first class. Not third class. Thus the reason Ab went into a study and slammed the door on him. But he was teaching him that even if the vision tarry, that he must wait. He was teaching him the law of gestation, that everything has a time and everything has a season. He was teaching him that an egg would hatch in 21 days. He was teaching that an animal was born in a couple months. He was teaching him that we, who are having a human experience, will come forth in 9 months. A horse or a donkey, they might come forth in 12 months. So my brother and my sisters, when you set your intention, when you do your scripting, when you do whatever you do, believing that your thoughts create your reality and that you can create your reality consciously, I'm saying to you, even if the vision tarry, wait. And from the beginning, at the introduction, I was speaking about how our people, the people in our country, how they think and how they act, and the colonial mentality, and how they so much believe in slavery physically, because they've been taught to them in school from a very young age, and Christianity been forced upon them also from a young age. And I'm saying forced upon them because the system is set up in a way that the children have to sing all of these Jesus songs in school every day to brainwash them and to shape their mind to have an employee mentality. That's the reason why many have to depend on what they call tourism, which I see as whorism, because you're going against yourself. You're going a whoring. The Bible talk about going a whoring. And so when you have a desire also, whereby you want to create your reality consciously, and the vision tarry, don't go a whoring by doubting, by allowing fear to take you over, because our people have been controlled by fear. They've been controlled by religion and not knowing who they are. So my brother, my sisters, I'm not here to point finger at anyone. I'm not here to blame slavery, because the only slavery I know of is mental slavery. The only slavery I know of is when you do not learn to look inwardly. Because Abdullah wasn't thinking about slavery. Abdullah wasn't thinking about separation. I'm trying to find the right word, but when it comes, I'll say it. Segregation that was taking place, especially down in the South, in America. Okay? And though they had signs as large as saying, no Negro allowed, Neville says that Abdullah would go and do what he had to do. Even when he had to go to the opera, Abdullah didn't ask him to buy his ticket. Okay? I don't want to digress so far, but sometimes, it really moves upon me when I see how people are thinking, in terms of mediocrity. Yet they are the same people who turn around and call me crazy. Yet these are the same people who go to church every Saturday and Sunday and call on Jesus Christ and believe a man died 2,000 years ago on a literal cross for them, while they're living in poverty and living in mediocrity. And it all have to do with their mentality. So my brother and my sisters, let me just reiterate by saying to you once more that if the vision tarry, that you must wait. And that you must take this scripture very seriously, and take this message of self-realization that I'm bringing to you very seriously. Many in my country are not taking it seriously because they think that I am crazy. But those of you who know that I am sane and 100% mentally fit to bring you this message of truth, pointing you to discover the highest version of yourself. I'm saying to you, do not just be a hearer, but be a doer. And when you set your intention, do the vision tarry, wait, for it is for an appointed time, and the result is sure. And results don't tell lies. And Bob Proctor always says that. And I'm saying to you that his teaching comes from this same teaching, though he doesn't come out and speak about Neville Goddard all the time. I'm saying to you, it's the same teaching. All these people on the internet, they are teaching this same teaching. Many are not mentioning Neville Goddard and Abdullah, but it's the same teaching. Okay? And as all Nightingale says, all the wise men, all the sages, all of these people, they disagree on many different things, but they agree on one thing, that we become what we think about. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me, and I want to encourage you that if this message resonated with you, that you must subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. You can comment or you can like, and I'm encouraging you to always put what I'm saying to work in your life and prove for yourself that your thoughts create your reality, and all you have to do is be more responsible for your thoughts and look in order to discover your true identity, to be your divinity. Now, this message I bring to you, it is the single-eyed message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 teaches us that if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. And I'm saying to you, hadn't it been that I would have had the experience, I would not have been here speaking to you. For I would have awakened within myself as a fiery being, ascended up on high, having heard the unearthly wind. I exit my skull and became invisible, and experienced the new birth. And that's the reason why I'm here, telling you that I've experienced the promise. And everyone is focused more on the law. And I'm saying to you, if you're going to use the law, to always remember that there is another level of this teaching. That's the reason why I always put my hand on my crown chakra, saying to you that when you have the experience, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that this is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there's no life, and there's no light. And without the human imagination, there's anything made that was made. Yet many people in my country believe that Jesus Christ is the light of the world. They believe in a S-O-N, when there can be the birth of a S-O-N without there first be the S-U-N. For the S-U-N is the giver of all life. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, when you read that the Lord thy God is a S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you, and you understand Psalms 84:11 and Malachi 4:2, which say the sun, as in the S-U-N, of righteousness shall arise in you with healing in his wings, you will understand that this man speaking to you is not an intellectual, but one who have had an experience and have come to the fulfillment of St. John chapter 3, and saying to you that the sun, as in the S-U-N, is what powers all of humanity. Therefore, the greatest encouragement I can give to you, if you want to create your reality consciously, is to use your mind power, which is your solar power, to achieve your every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.